Hey there you, I'm glad you're here. This is a pick a card type reading that was meant for you. I'm going to pick some cards, and as I pick a card from the decks, I'm going to read the cards to you. The message that you get is important to you in the present. So it doesn't matter who's watching the video, this message is for you. Now you can just set the intention. Say, okay, I'm here in time, in this moment, watching this video message. I'm going to make a decision that there's going to be information revealed that's going to be helpful to my highest good. When we set an intention, then that's what we start to experience. Now, if we set an intention that this reading was garbage, then we're going to look for all the parts or hear all the parts that are garbage or not applying. So we don't want to use our light, which is our awareness, our consciousness, our intention. We don't want to use our light, our third eye, to look for darkness or garbage, because how great of the garbage dump we'd find. Jesus said that. He's like, don't use your light for darkness, right? How great that darkness would be. So we're going to use our light for light, meaning we're going to use our light for creative information that can help us know who we are, remind us of who we are, and help us break open to who we are becoming, to what we can be doing, to what we are doing, what we want to be doing, what we feel called to be doing, what we feel internally inspired with. So, spiritual message for you. Pick a card right now. The first card in the reading is the maturity card. This is who we really are. Look, you're this beautiful, mature being who is living in two worlds, right? The first world is up here. It's our conscious space, where the spiritual body is. It's that invisible body, the chakra body, the consciousness space. And it's bubbled out like this because it's like a bubble of serenity, a bubble of a world of its own, a bubble of a planet that no one else can get into, almost like a force field. It is an energetic field, a consciousness wealthy space that you reside in. And look how peaceful her eyeballs are. Ah, I'm so resting and peaceful, as she waters the seeds of her heart with the light in her mind, in her heart mind, in her heart of her mind, of her spiritual identity. And now she's getting the full range of the spectrum of the colors of the white light, as you can see here. And she's able to use those varieties of the white light to create all of the different flowers of personal circumstances in her life. That's who we are, mature. What it means to be on the meat of the word or the maturity of life is to know your identity as a spiritual chakra, an open heart chakra being, having a human day-to-day flowering experience. And those flowers are our little achievements in the world, our little material things in the world, our little relationships in the world, which really are big to us. But sometimes those relationships or our day-to-day work life or our day-to-day interactions with other people, they can feel overwhelming. And why is that? That'll happen if we're not living up here in the balance of the two. So we want to know, very important to know, are you spiritually awake? Look, do you accept your identity as a spiritual being having a human experience? Have you really integrated that deeper? You can answer these questions. It's just stuff to think about, to feel about. Is this truly a selfie of you? If it is, congratulations. If it's not and you're not sure, check out my other videos. One of them is called Spiritual Awakening, 3 Simple Steps. Another one is called, here on my YouTube channel, it's called Identity Shifting, or Shift Your Identity, 3 Simple Steps. Super easy to shift our identity from our limited self, our personal self, to our spiritual body, our spiritual being. And then it'll be easier for you to create what you're looking for in the world. Now, the next message here is, all the maturity down here, the word maturity is written in black. And you can see all the black around the outside of the card. You can even see the black up here. Now the black, the dark, is not our enemy anymore. This is a new kind of duality happening. It's saying that the black is really blank canvas. Black is really space and energy that is for us to mine. Look, this means that we can, if we have like a black experience, meaning a dark experience, meaning a negative experience, then we're able to get the emotional power out of that and bring it down and use it to grow new things in the world. Let's look at this. For example, my son and I argue sometimes. When we butt heads, we are creating a dark experience. But look, when we butt heads, whoa, 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 fusion, yeah, nuclear fusion. We are packing a lot of energy in with our anger and our standing our ground, boom. And that is going to create a big diamond, a diamond of energy that we're going to be able to bring down into our world. So when you do have those experiences, they're not against us. They rise up naturally. We want to allow ourselves to feel our feelings. We want the full spectrum of the emotional experience to happen when it happens. And when it starts to subside, we're going to be able to pull out that emotional energy, right? We're going to be able to pull it out and use it for the flowers of our world. We're going to be able to sing it like a song, music to our ears. We're going to be able to bring that white light, there it is right here represented by the little goat, bring the white light, the little cow, into the world, wearing our white light dress, laying down here, watching our flowers grow. We can do that if we are letting ourselves feel our feelings from the awakened state. So again, we're going to live in both worlds. Live in our world of our spirit and the world of our self. We're going to allow the dark feelings, the anger, when it comes up, we're going to be like, I'm angry. I am angry. Right? We're not going to suppress it. We're not going to hide it. We're going to be conscious and awake, mature about our feelings. That doesn't mean that we just get calm and never talk about our feelings. Oh, it's okay that you're doing this and that. I'm not mad. Liar, liar, pants on fire, growing bigger means you've got to be honest about your feelings in the moment. Surrender to the moment. Surrender to the what? Oh, surrender to the moment of when you're angry. Surrender to the moment of when you're happy. And then surrender to the moment of when you're excited. Surrender to the moment of the song of the spectrum of the emotional experience. Surrender to the miracle of life. The big, big whales jumping through the sea and the dolphins. What are these? This is, sometimes we're underneath that emotional space of darker emotional feelings. And we won't let them out. We won't tell our truth. We won't say, hey, like I might say to somebody like, hey, when you cut me off while I'm speaking, I feel angry. I want to punch you in the face. Right? But I love you and I want to communicate freely and clearly with you. I don't want to punch you in the face. I love you. When we can get that out of us and be honest, we're able to jump out of the ocean like the dolphins. We're able to touch the white light like you see them up here. And then we're able to go back into the sea of the emotional experience in the world. The sea of the emotional experience in the world. So we want to be able to do that. We want to be able to get into that space, that refreshing white light cleaning space, by being honest with our emotions and our words and not hiding them. You're going to get better at this. Like, look, for a while, I held my emotions. I zipped my mouth, hold my tongue. All right. Now, that wasn't bad that I was doing that because I was learning how to hold my tongue. Sometimes I need to. Remember, a broken clock is right twice a day. So sometimes I'm going to need to not say anything or not show my feelings. But that's very rare. More often than not, we want to get conscious and awake and mature with the idea that it's okay for us to be angry or sad. And it's okay for us to say, hey, I don't like that. I don't like that. But if we're able to be committed then to the bigger picture of communication, honest communication, then we're going to be able to sort of soften it because we're going to be conscious. When we're conscious and we share these things, we're going to be able to quickly reinforce to them that we love them or that we want to build this bond with them. See, we're going to be able to be free as this free spirit. We're going to set the spirit free to be able to communicate into the world in a brighter way, in a more honest way, in a more useful way. That's why you see the light blue here. This is communication that is bending with the storm of life, bending with the waves of emotional turmoil. Oh, the rocky road of I'm pissed. Damn it. Why are you doing this? Again, I'm so angry. Now look, I'm angry and I'm supposed to tell you that I'm angry with your behavior. Oh, I don't like it at all. I want that to change. Now look, now that I said that, I want you to know, like, I'm here to help you. I love you. I'm being mature about it, but I'm being honest with you about it, because if I don't tell other people how I'm feeling, especially when it's related to their behaviors, then I am enabling them to stay asleep. I'm not helping them to awaken to the little song, the musical dance of life, the abundance of life, and that true inner peace that comes from being honest with how we feel. And you're going to just grow stronger, and your intuition, you see it all in the indigo here, your intuition is just going to come down even bigger and brighter, even though sometimes we have to burn with the flames of emotion. And this is interesting, because isn't that kind of like what we know metaphorically as hell? Hell is when you are burning in anger, or burning in jealousy, or burning in something, burning in some type of an emotional experience. And that is something we don't have to be afraid of anymore if we are awake to the conscious space, to the buffered freedom land, where we know that we reside free and safe from our emotions, but also able to have a foot in the world so that we can be, literally being, human being. So, spiritual being, human being combined, sharing our emotions, getting that full spectrum of the white light running through us. There is no real darkness so much as there is a variety of the white light in red, blue, green, orange, etc. And so that black is really a mixture of all the colors. Think about it. Take all the paint colors you have in the old paint silver in your closet, pour them all out and mix them all together. What color does it come out to look like? Oh yeah, it comes out to look like black, my friend. And that is goody good for all of us. Let's end this reading on a note from this card right here. What's it going to be? So glad you were here. This reading was for you. Think about how this reading applies to your personal life, to your relationships, to the way that you're sharing your emotions with other people, to the way that you're letting yourself feel your emotional power. Remember, our emotions are that white light that we want to be able to allow to be clear and clean so that we can go moment to moment with that white light and creating all of this new city. Look, you can see the city right here. It's forming in those little faint lines. You can see you're walking above duality, outside of that ocean, and there you are, the white light ninja, bringing all the beautiful rainbow or sea-like colors of the white light into creation, all of the rainbow of it. Oh, it's so good, moment to moment. This allows us to stay awake, stay buoyant, to say skippity, hoppity, jumping over top of duality until my city comes true. My city, my innermost heart seeds growing with that light that runs through us all. So, rewatch this video several times to digest the bits and pieces, right? Be okay with being honest with your feelings. If you have to just ground or yell or punch a pillow or go outside and be like, whoa, 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 boom, 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 yeah, and say nonsensical things that allow all the rings of the voice of your love to come out and clean you, then go out and do that, friends, because you are a unique creation of God, source, universe in the world. And we love you, and we so very much need every little word and emotional feeling that you have. Thank you for being here, special friend. Enjoy this YouTube channel that I've got here. It's for you, and you can dig into any of these videos, and you can use them for good. Take care, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.